WRUR 88.5 in Rochester and 90.1 in Ithaca, WITH. And we have live in the studio here Mark Kalman's group from East Rochester High School in Roshin Dove. And there's about 10 of them squeezed into our little studio. And we're going to have Mark do some introductions here of what he's going to play for you.
Hi Ted, thanks for having us. Appreciate being here. So we're going to start with a set of 3 jigs. We hope everybody enjoys them.
What's next? Get right on it.
All right. So that was the Fruitin set, Fruitin jig, followed by Off She Goes, and Timmy Clifford. And next, we're going to do a set of 3 tunes, 3 reels, starting with Julia Delaney, and then a tune that goes back a long way with this group, which is Miss Monahan's reel, and then the wedding reel.
Say something about that last one of the tunes you played there. Miss Monahan's Reel. These young men and women here in the studio, the third generation of people that are playing that tune in Rochester. That originally came into our repertoire here in town from Frank Murphy from the County Mayo, who was one of the traditional musicians who came over here from Ireland back in the 40s, and he taught us a lot of tunes, and that was one of them. Great to hear that tune still going.
Thanks.
I was going to say, you want to talk about the group?
Sure. Yeah, so Roisin Dubh is an extracurricular but essential part of our music program at East Rochester High School. And it's in its 16th year now. When I first came to Rochester and first started working at East Rochester, I'd been playing Irish music for about 2 years. Had very little idea of what I was doing and wrote out all these fancy arrangements that the kids played. And it's evolved into something more than that, something that operates much more like a professional band. The sets of tunes that we're playing today, the stuff that started with this generation of students, they have really done most of the creation of the arrangement. It starts with them learning tunes by ear. It starts with them learning the traditional techniques and ornaments by ear. And then we learn tunes, and then they really have a major role in creating. They improvise harmonies. The kids who play the sort of rhythm section instruments come up with that accompaniment part. And as much as possible, I follow them. I definitely, sometimes when we stagnate, we'll give a little nudge, but as much as possible, I let them take the lead on the creation of those sets. So it's a very special group for me, and hopefully it's a very special group for them. But we've done a lot of great things, and as I was telling them earlier, I don't know if you even remember this, Ted, of my very first visit to a session in Rochester, that I walked into this room with 40 musicians, and I feel like there were about 8 different types of accordions against one wall, and it was Ted who got up out of his seat and welcomed me into Rochester. And I was just telling the kids before we came in here that I still don't know, going back to that moment, if I'd still be playing Irish music if it weren't for your welcome at that session. And so they owe you a great debt, and we're all happy to be here today. So we're going to play a couple of a little bit more contemporary tunes, a couple of great slip jigs. One is the minor slip jig, which was on one of Lunasa's first albums, and then the second tune is a tune by the great flute player Mike McGoldrick. So we hope you enjoy that. Can you play? Okay. There's a child becoming very ill. It's okay. It's okay. She'll be fine. She'll be fine though. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, yeah, we do. Yeah, we have probably, I don't know, 12 or 15 gigs throughout the end of the school year. The biggest one coming up for St. Patrick's Day is on the 15th. We're playing the Downstairs Cabaret Theater at Winton Place, out at kind of Henrietta, Brighton Town line there, and that's going to be a show that's a couple hours long, and it's one that we've done. This is our third year now playing Downstairs Cabaret. We played downtown the first year, and which is great fun because it's a very, very small space, so
Right.
so the crowd really is kind of right on top
Those are
of
the
you.
best.
Yeah, the crowd's right on top of you, and it's really great. But the one at Winton Place is actually a better venue for us because there's so many of us, and we can be on a real, a larger stage and
Right.
have and get a little bit larger crowd in there. So that's a great one to see us. The rest of the stuff we have coming up immediately are all sort of some daytime things, playing at some schools, playing at our own elementary school,
Right.
doing those sorts of things. We actually unbelievably don't have any gigs from Friday night on St. Patrick's Day through the rest of that weekend. But we've got several things before that. But then looking ahead into April, we've got a number of exciting things coming up. We're looking forward to playing the Irish Children's Program benefit concert. And
Do you have a website where they can go
we
find
do,
this
we
information?
do. So, Roisin Dove, if you don't know the history of Roisin Dove, the song and sort of the meaning behind that song, I would invite everybody to look that up. But the translation of Roisin Dove is the Black Rose. And so our website is blackrosetrad.org.
Okay.
.org. So
That'll have the calendar on
that
it.
has our calendar on it. That has links to our Facebook page and SoundCloud and YouTube, and you can listen to the group there. And
Any plans for a CD, a recording?
well, actually,
We've got 4 out already.
Yeah,
in the
we
last
do.
16
So
years.
we actually have not released an album since our live album came out in 2011. So none
Cedar
of
Park?
huh?
Cedar Park, right?
Uh,
the one?
right, Live at 171 Cedar. Yep. And so none of the current members of this group are on that CD. And so we're looking, we've got such a great group right now that we're really looking forward to recording. I actually have
Good.
plans. We were just having this conversation on Friday, not with even all the people who were in this room. So this is news to them.
Surprise.
This is news to them that I actually have sort of 2 albums laid out in my mind. One that I'm hoping we can lay tracks down for within about the next 3 or 4 months, and another that we can lay tracks down for during the next school year. So
I appreciate how difficult it is to do that, all that recording and stuff.
yeah,
It's-
it
You're actually on the back cover of the one I did
right.
a few years ago.
Right. Yeah. We. It's funny. There's always all these grand plans, but the fact is that this is one of 9 instrumental performance ensembles that we have, plus
Wow.
all the solo festivals, plus all the other sorts of things that we do in a high school music program. And so we have all these grand plans for things like albums, and life gets in the way, but
That's great.
we've got a plan for it, and I'll be happy to tell the kids about it as soon as we
On the way
get out
out,
of here
right?
on the way out the door.
You're calling now, Mark.
That's right.
Sorry if I jumped the gun on you.
No, that's great.
All right.
That's great. We're happy for it.
Are we going to do one more?
Yeah, let's do one more. You want to do Smash Windows, or do you want to do Drunken Piper?
Just want to don't really do it, but smash windows.
Smash Windows?
Yeah.
Okay, we'll smash some windows.
Can't tell people what to do.
Okay. Right. Are you all set? 2, 3.
10 people stuffed in this room here with fiddles, banjos, concert flute, traditional wooden flute, low whistle, regular whistle,
Bass guitar,
bass guitar, and
whatever she's playing.
Well, she's playing a melodica as she trains on a button accordion.
oh, a melodica and a Balaron over there.
Yeah.
Tenders in the
I hear a button
Irish
accordion back
Musicians
there.
Hall
And
of Fame. Or button
we
accordion.
should have a chat about that. Do you have anything more to say about the instrumentation here?
No, I don't think so. I think
I think
you
it's
know.
wonderful to see all these.
Yes,
Very seldom we get a chance to have a group of live musicians come in.
All right. Well, we'll do one final set of tunes here. A set of great reels, the Drunken Piper and the Otter Holt reel, which makes some of them very happy and some of them not.